The idea of a solar passive house is to incorporate as much of the winter sun into the living space as possible, especially in our climate. So we've positioned the house obviously so it faces due north, direct due north, and then the interaction from the sun and the energy into the home is quite critical that we get that right. And how we get that is obviously through window placement, the right wall design, and the right eave height, eave length, height of the roof, and also the depth of the internal home, so we get the right amount of sun in the home into the living area so it heats that living area. Then we've got to contain the heat or the energy in that living area, all unassisted, so we can warm that space. So that's what the principles of solar passive is about. Okay, well, we're here in the living area and we've got north facing out in this direction, and we've got probably a 60 or 70 square metre open living area within this room. Great thermal mass. We're on a waffle pod slab design here with some nice dark tiles. It is 3:30 in the afternoon on an autumn day, and we've got sun back into the room by about 4.5–5 metres, and in the winter months we'll get it right back to about 6.5 metres within this room, which will interact with at least 70% of the room with the floor space. So there's a good thermal mass soaking there, good solar passive benefits. Different products have got different thermal mass qualities, such as water and different types of concrete and stone. Concrete's a very good provider of thermal mass, so it will suck the energy or absorb the energy that comes in from the sun. You can have thermal mass on the outside of the home that feeds to the inside of the home. The best use of thermal mass is the energy that comes through the openings within the wall space, i.e. windows and doors, into the thermal mass, or to interact with the thermal mass, and then that energy is stored, and as the sun goes down, the thermal mass cools over a period of time. It takes quite a long time to cool, and as it cools it releases that energy. So it can heat those rooms up quite well. The sun is in a different position in summer, so it doesn't get as much. If you build it right, or it's designed right, I should say, you don't get as much sun, or you shouldn't get as much sun, anywhere near as much sun, into those living areas. So the interaction of your thermal mass and the sun's energy should be down to zero in the hotter climates. And depending on the ambient temperature of the summer months, is how much summer sun do you let interact with your thermal mass? That's a critical equation there. The idea is that the summer sun doesn't interact with thermal mass in the summer, and the winter sun, it does. The windows are directly opposite each other with no interaction or no interruption from walls or anything else, so other than internal furniture. So across the home, north to south, will ventilate quite well naturally, and we've got this corridor right through the middle with ventilation at either end, one off the master bedroom and a door at the end, which will also ventilate quite naturally. So we get good ventilation here, which will prove critical in the summer months. The summer sun at 89 degrees here and an eave out the back here, there will be no summer sun on this window, nor winter sun. So we haven't got a summer sun problem here, but we have got that cool. It's the cool side of the house. Well, solar passive design is about the sun's interaction with it, but a green design, stepping further forward, a green design incorporates so many other things, breezing, ventilation. The idea is to build a home that you don't have to have mechanical air conditioning, mechanical heating or anything running, and it will maintain a livable, comfortable environment within the home, both in winter and summer. So we've got to build homes and design homes that interact with the environment and will support us as humans to live in them at a comfortable temperature without having to turn on and use energy, and when we do, obviously very minimal if we can.